Okay. Excuse my voice. We are live right now, and I forgot to turn off my fan. My fan is currently very loud. Bam. There we go. Okay, let's see. Did I do everything correctly? I think I did. I think we're good. I think I'm good. All right. Bam, 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 bing, bong, bling, blong. There we go. Cool. All right. Everything is running now. Excuse me. Hello, chat. Hi, Dad. Hi, son. How's everyone doing? All right, chat. Today we are going to be working on Village Game Season 3 games. So, spoilers for Village Game Season 3, but we're going to be designing some of the games. So if you guys want sneak peeks, you'll get them today. I spent, what's up, CGP? Or GCP. I'm dyslexic, apparently. Should I be on Twitch or go to YouTube? Go wherever your heart desires. All right, chat, listen. So, I did actually record a short today. I don't think Granite's going to be able to edit it in one day, probably. But I spent a bunch of time working on jump rope, and it is now working pretty well if you ask me. So let's go ahead and just I'll let you guys see what it is right now. It might not look that different, but we basically added a new system to it. And this system is a randomizer. So basically what this system does, let me just turn the sound on for a second. How this system works is there's now a randomizer for the jump timing. So when this guy goes on here, you'll see this guy has to jump over the rope. This guy jumped a little bit early, but he made it. And so that's basically the idea. That guy jumped too late and he died. Or no, that guy jumped way too early and he died. They can also jump, I think, I don't know if I finished it yet. I can't remember. I should remember because it was earlier today. But I think they are... Yeah, that guy jumped too early and he died. But they're also, I believe, able to jump too late and die as well. So, that's basically how it works. They have to walk along this beam and then jump over the flying guy. I was thinking I maybe could add another one of these and then have multiple ropes that they have to jump over. I don't know if I will do that. But this is completely unthemed jump rope. And right now these guys just jump and die after they fall, but you can see it works pretty well if you ask me. The rope swings around here, and once it's themed up, watching them go, I do have to tweak some of the timings with the redstone a bit to make it work better, because I want it to probably kill more of them than it currently kills. Is it possible? Is this possible? Yeah, a lot of them are making it. It's just a matter of the timing. So I tried, as you guys may or may not know, I have already tried making the, I've tried already to have the villagers jump when they step on a pressure plate, but just every single one of them died when I tried that. So I spent a bunch of time today working on this, and we now have this system that randomizes. Basically, it has a bunch of different shulker boxes with different signal strengths, and and depending on which shulker box gets chosen, there's a different delay before the sticky piston, or before the slime block launches them into the air. So that's why sometimes they launch too late and they die, and sometimes they launch on time. Tic-tac-toe would be a good game for the final game. Oh, I guess you could do tic-tac-toe with 2 villagers. I don't know if I'm gonna do tic-tac-toe though. That sounds kind of boring to watch. Do they jump, or does the piston make them jump? The piston makes them jump because villagers don't jump. Villagers, like, Wait, actually, that's an interesting idea. Hold on. That's actually an interesting idea that you just gave me. There could be a way to make for them to actually choose when they jump. Maybe that wouldn't be as bad, or that would be better than this. I'm thinking they will try to jump, or they'll jump over this, right? Or no, let's see. What will they jump over that's not a full block, right? Like, let's say an enchantment table, because that won't get moved by a sticky piston. I'm thinking if we had this guy jump here, and we put a string block here, that then, hold on, this is actually a really good idea that, who was that? That Earthworm just gave me, so I hope that this works, because that would be... I'm not, like, 1,000% happy with the system, with the way the system currently works, but it's kind of hard to make villagers do anything, so it's like it's, you gotta just go with what you got, you know? You gotta do what you can do, and so that's why I start designing early as well. Like, I know that, I know that the show hasn't come out yet, or the season hasn't come out yet, but you gotta start designing early, so that I have time to make the games good. If I tried to design them all in, like, the month after the show comes out, and build them, and play the games, it would just be, like, unreasonably impossible. Villagers are not doable yet, not purchasable. Or first villager to composter. Yeah, so I think that the key and knife game that they show in the trailer is gonna be like a maze with doors. I don't know exactly how it works yet. That game I might try to design after the show comes out. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if I can do one of these. I have blocks off right now. Oh, because bells make sound, that's why. I couldn't remember why I had my block sounds off, because it sounds weird not having block sounds on, but I don't want bells to be obnoxious. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, well, it's not, because he's not going to be standing in the block. Wait. I can just put this right here. He's going to jump. This is an interesting idea. That did not work for some reason. Why did that not work? Why didn't he get bounced? Can he not... Wait, hold on. If I get rid of this, can this guy not jump for some reason? Where are you going? He can jump, but just not well. Okay, interesting. So... we could potentially put... to make it even narrower of a pathway, and then this would force the guy's hitbox, because the problem is the villager's hitbox, when I had the slime block on the side, the villager's hitbox wasn't working. So if I did this, and the villager now has to walk on the side of this block here. What are you doing? Do you know how to do this? Are you capable of this? No, okay. That's unfortunate. This guy does not know how to walk on the edge of this block. What if it was instead a trapdoor placed like this? Will you walk on that correctly? Probably not. Yeah, he tries to walk too much in the center. You could put like a block here maybe, and then stop him from walking all the way off. No, that doesn't stop them. What if you put walls around? Well, the walls have to be like protruding in to stop them from falling. So, will this work? No, evidently not. Yeah, so that doesn't work. It seems like the villager does know to some extent how much room it has. Let's see about like let's see about like sticking out amethyst geodes. Will this guy try and walk now? Amethyst. Okay, so he is trying to go. He can't jump there. Or he's not trying to jump for some reason. That's weird. Put a profession so he wants to go. He's trying to go to the bell. So he does, like, he wants to go there. It's not a matter of he doesn't want to go. Okay, so they literally... The villager... Okay, so that's the problem. So, if we were to use some water... This is kind of stupid, but we could theoretically align the villager. Kind of weird that we would have to do this, but we could theoretically, like, align the villager to walk on this balance beam. No, you're cheating! Stop trying to cheat. Cheaters never prosper, I think. Apparently, that's like the saying, you know? Alright, there we go. So if I put this guy here... No! If I put this guy like this, let's see, will he... He's not jumping, though. Can you jump? He's also not pushed far enough over for it to even matter. That sucks. How can I get this sticky piston to push the guy up? How can I get the sticky piston to push this guy up? If you just have... If you have one just standing on it, it launches it. So why did putting it here not launch it? Oh, I guess what I could do is I could just do like a slab or like a stair that it can walk up. And when it walks up, that would power it. I mean, we'll have to see if that actually works, but I need a slab that isn't going to move, though, is the one problem. Do we have a non-movable slab in the game? I'm thinking snow layers? I'm not sure if the villagers will pathfind up it, but a snow layer should be a non-movable slab. I love farm design because, man, it requires me to use so many random niche pieces of Minecraft knowledge. So 6 layers, right? No, 5 layers. 5 layers is the equivalent of a slab. So let's see if this works. I'm curious if this will even work. Have a villager do that job for you? Do what job? Design the games, or what are we talking about? What is my favorite mob? Villagers. There's a reason that I spend so many of my videos involve them. I love messing with villagers. They're such complex Minecraft creatures compared to like everything else. Oh, okay, that works. So what we could do then is we could have it so that We could have it so that the villager can't get through, but thinks it can using this, right? And then for the villager to get through, will this still try to pathfind? Yes. Oh, but it's not going up because that's, of course it won't. When are you making season 3? I want to be on stream because I missed season 2. You'll closer to the actual date of Village Game season 3, I'll let you guys know when I'm doing it, okay? I don't actually know yet exactly when I'll be doing it, so, you know. I'm gonna cheat and use barrier blocks just to keep this guy from going over there, just for testing purposes. You're so annoying. Why do you not step up onto this block? Like, you should know that you can do that, right? Surely. What if I put this here and then this one here? Will he know that that block blocks his path? Yes, he does. What is this new leaderboard thing? I don't know. YouTube added it. It's kind of cool. What's up? Or goodbye, BBB bet. What's up, Mr. Noobface? Okay, so basically the idea, if we were to have it so that the villagers can choose when to jump, how do we get them to choose when to jump, though? It has to be based on just when they move to the block, right? Is there anything else we could use? Are you gonna make villagers with viewer names? Yeah. Same as last time. Pressure plates? Pressure plates, I mean, yeah, pressure plates are like the obvious answer, but I was hoping to find something that works better than pressure plates. Because the problem with pressure plates, the main problem with pressure plates, is that the villagers pretty much they pretty much stay still. I can show you guys, there are previous iterations that used pressure plates. Like over here, maybe? Was this one pressure plates? Oh, this one was pressure plates. Here, I'll show you guys. Pressure plates didn't really seem to work, in my opinion. In my professional opinion. Pressure plates didn't really seem to work because when a villager stood on them, it would just bounce infinitely. It wouldn't move. Once the villager is in the air, it stops pathfinding. So, I guess what you could theoretically do is have like a floating water stream. Can you make floating water in Minecraft, like completely floating? I know you can make floating lava. Can you also make completely floating water? I'm not sure. I think so. Because I'm thinking if I did, the leaderboard just works based off of super chats and regular chats and super stickers. I think you can somehow for sure do floating water. I just need to figure out how. Debug stick? Well, I'm in survival mode, so I can't do that. The way that you do it, if I remember correctly, it was something like you make, you're gonna have a piston. Oh, you know what it is? Okay, so we're gonna have a bunch of extended pistons here, right? This is purely for aesthetics. It doesn't actually matter. I just would want to have floating water. If I'm gonna do it, I want to have floating water because it will look better. I need to depower them and power them all at the same time, or else we'll have a problem. Or else they will power the other ones. Crap, this is annoying. Up. Okay, so we do that, right? So you do that. Then on this side, you're going to have a block like this, and let's see if this works. Nope, it did not work. How did I do that wrong? What did I do wrong there? I could have sworn that that was supposed to do that. Why did that not work? I'm in survival mode. I don't have barrier blocks. What's up, Jader? How's it going? It's the same as lava. Yeah, but wasn't... I could have sworn the way you did it was you pulled in a slime block. I'm wondering if it's because of these blocks here. I'm wondering if it's because technically I'm past the push limit. Why is that not working? I could have sworn that's how it worked. Let me try it with one lava source. I did it a bunch of times in my survival world, so like I feel like I should know how to do it. Okay, there we go. I did it, and then I'm pretty sure this will update it. So, does that work with water as well, is the question then. It does work with water. So what is updating it here then? How is it getting updated? What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, I could slow the tick speed and look at it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the piston push limit is not exceeded, as far as I am aware. Maybe it's the water flowing next to the other that updates it? Yeah, I wouldn't think that's how it works, because water doesn't continuously update, does it? Water just continuously updates? Huh, that seems laggy. Maybe that is the case. That sucks. Well, then in that case, then it's not possible to do it. I'm gonna Google it and see if there's any way. Is there any way to get continuous flowing water? Let's see. Flowing water Minecraft. Is there a way to do that? How to make floating water? But these are all not flowing. It's just regular floating water. I think that's probably it's probably not possible. In which case, that's kind of unfortunate that that's not possible. But alas, it is what it is. We can just I can just straight up do. No, it is. How do you do it then? What am I doing wrong? If someone were to redeem duel, would you do a 1st to 5 duel? It depends on how short the duel is. My rule for duels is just like if it's a really short duel, then like you could do 1st to 5, but most of the time 1st to 3 is what we go with. If it's a really long duel, I'm just doing 1, best out of 1. Just got out of high school or out of school. Cool. Have fun with high school. It's the flowing updates it because the flowing animation. It updates for the animation. I guess that makes sense. That just seems like it's updating like 20 times a second. Nah, probably not that often, but interesting. Okay, well in that case, we're just gonna do. I'm thinking that if you want to do pressure plates. You can't do pressure plates now that I think about it. Pressure plates wouldn't work because if you put the pressure plate here, it doesn't work. So what I'm thinking we could do, and this would be, oh, I guess this is also assuming that I can somehow make it work. This is assuming that I can somehow get multiple of the I don't have zoom mod because it's a snapshot, but multiple of the boats, aka the ropes. That would be lovely if I could do that, but I've messed with that a little bit. I don't know exactly how I could get multiple ropes, but it would be cool if the villager had to jump like a bunch of things to get there, you know, to get to the other side. Why do I have no string or tripwire anymore? So I'm thinking we could literally put right here, and then we put on the, you know, we put far enough away that it won't be bothersome to the villager. Although they're not going to be worried about where the tripwire hooks are. Well, far enough away that it doesn't look bad, right? Is kind of the main thing. And then whee! I have a somewhat working crossy road. I am interested to see it at least. Look up SB737 rarest blocks video. Oh, well, if I don't know how to do it, then I'm just not going to do it. If villagers had IRL jobs, what would it be? Villagers are stupid, bro. They would be taking very, like, low-level jobs or just not getting jobs. I feel like if villagers existed in real life, the problem with villagers is that they wouldn't understand the nuance, right? Like, if you have to do like a customer service job or something, like the villagers would definitely take everything literally, you know? Any like, you know, intricacy of human interaction or intricacy of a job, they would take it literally. I don't think they would be able to get very many jobs. Janitor, homeless. Yeah, I actually feel like homeless would probably be more than most villager, janitor would be more than most villagers would be able to get. No offense to janitors, man. I also, yeah, I wouldn't say that like people who are janitors are stupid. I feel like villagers are, yeah, real people. Probably some of the dumbest real people in the world are still smarter than villagers. Probably. I've met people who are definitely dumber than villagers, but there's not a lot of them. Because most of them, I don't think they make it this far. See, this is what happens. They get stuck right there. So what you could maybe do... That's the problem. They just eventually are like, I can't pathfind because I'm in midair. So what you could potentially do, they would be that one gorilla tag YouTuber who puts someone else's commentary over their videos. What you could potentially do to remedy this, and this isn't a nice looking solution, but it is a solution, is you add a water stream that they just barely touch. So we probably put it like right here. Oh! How did he die from that? Wait, that's actually genuinely interesting. Oh, literally even just having blocks there made him survive. But that's not what I really intended. Wait, hold on. I'm so curious. I'm so curious how that guy died. I'm wondering if the fall damage somehow builds up This guy. All right, this guy's on full health, right? Fall distance is 80 blocks. He's falling. He's just permanently falling right now. That's so interesting. I wonder if I'm in a snapshot, so that could be a bug. That could be a bug, but this guy is currently going to insta-die because he's been falling for hundreds of blocks. Oh, well, that guy... He would die from that height anyway. That's so interesting. Boop, 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 boop. Bam, bam, bam. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's see if this works at all. So this basically, this mechanism is the water there is just so that it's just so that they don't get stuck. Oh. That was not what was intended to happen. Maybe if I move it one block higher, it won't happen like that. I'm not sure. Put barrier blocks above. Dude, do you guys realize that the whole point of Village Game is that it's in survival? I mean, I could just put glass blocks, but I don't see how that would really help. Oh, wait, actually, I do see how that would help. Because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't swim up if there's a block. So I mean, we'll try this, but it may be the case that I can just put a block right above here. And then it'll be fine. Let's see. Let's see how this guy works. Will he get moved at all? Okay, he did. So let's see it now. Will they be able to swim in that amount of water? Yes, he is. Dang. That's unfortunate. That's so stupid, bro. That's actually so stupid. Why is the like... I put this water so high up. Let's try one block higher and see if that helps. If not, then I think the dream is dead, chat. If not, I think that the dream is dead. What if you get by going in different versions? I don't even see why a barrier block would be useful. I could just use a glass block, but I'm not going to do that. Too much risk of corrupting a world when you do stuff like that. And probably not necessary either. Come on. He doesn't even reach it anymore. Awesome. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Stairs with flowing water? How would that work? I don't understand. What would... How does their head bounce into it? Yeah, I don't know how their head bounces into the stairs with flowing water. Can I join? No. This is just a creative testing world anyway. Yeah, so this guy's just continuing. Really entertaining, the fact that he builds up the... Wait, actually, I wonder if this happens to me. Why am I taking fall damage? Because I'm landing on like block 37 or something? How is the villager not taking fall damage though is the question. What is going on with that? How does the villager not take fall damage but I do? It's so weird. Slime makes you take damage? Well, it doesn't unless it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure that I'm getting pushed by it in block 37, or is it block 37? Whatever the piston getting pushed, or the block being pushed by piston block is. Block 35, block 37, whatever it is. That one is what's doing the damage to me, I'm pretty sure. How do you get more XP other than donating? You send messages in chat. I think those are the two ways. You send messages in chat and you donate. I think it's the leaderboard system is in beta right now, so it might not be working very well. Oh, powder snow well, that wouldn't actually move them though. Is there anything I mean, I could like I could straight up like put a piston above them and just like move them one block every time, but that kind of sucks. I don't know. It would just be nice if there was some mechanism by which to make them jump other than random chance. The one problem, yeah, I mean, what I would have to do if we don't go with this design or something similar to this design uses random chance. It uses random chance to determine if the villager jumps too early or too late to make it over. If we allow the villagers to jump as often as they want, then if the villagers are allowed to jump as often as they want, then the villagers if the villagers are allowed to jump as often as they want, they would be jumping probably most of the time, and that probably wouldn't look very good either, because then it would be like if you were 100% of the time jumping during jump rope, it wouldn't look like you're playing jump rope. It would look like you're just jumping and hoping to not get hit by the rope. You know? I am not making 456 games happen. That is a terrible idea. Chula is downstairs. I will definitely have a Chula stream sometime this summer. I don't know when though. Oh, what are you doing, you idiot? Imbecile. Would you... Dude, I already answered that, Drawcross. Go back and stream and find me answering that. I'm not answering it again. I answered that the first time you asked. What can I do here? What can I do to make this better? Like, I don't think this system is bad. I think I can tweak it to make more of them die. I also had a system that I liked better, where I had, here we go. I liked this version better. Oh no, I meant to... Man, it moved. It moved on me. I meant to click an entirely different thing. Whatever. I had this guy, and this guy has a knockback sword. Oh, actually, this guy has a netherite sword, so he kills them in one hit. I think this guy. There we go. This is our guy. This is our man. This is our man right here. And this guy's fun. And the reason this guy is fun is because when the villager gets knocked, When the villager gets knocked off, it goes flying because I gave it a knockback 2 sword. You'll see in a second. Oh, they both made it. Okay, well, I guess you won't see. One of them should go soon. $384. Isn't it just 319? Why are none of them working? Wait, actually, why is 319 not working? Pretty sure that's the answer I put in. Chatbot, are you broken? Why is chatbot broken? Online it says 320, but that's incorrect. What? That is so weird. Hold on. I'm running another one. Somebody else. Let's see. Okay, that one was just bugging, but it seems to have worked now. That's good. It worked the second time. I have no idea why that didn't work before. Okay, let's see. Oh, they made it. Oh, that guy didn't, though. Interesting. Let's see. Will he make it? I'm waiting for one of them to get knocked off. It's like a 1 in 5 chance that it jumps too early and gets knocked off. Or jumps too late, I think. Why is it not happening, bro? What is going on? Hello? I put the shulkers in there. Oh, there we go. You can see that guy kind of got yeeted. That guy didn't even make it onto the slime block, to be fair, but close enough. That one just didn't make it again. Let me just see. I'm pretty sure that if well, oh, you know what? Let's see something. Is it like somehow choosing the same one every time? No, okay. Because this one, I'm pretty sure, is the one where it should be just too late. If it chooses that one, it should be so late that the villager gets knocked off. Okay, there we go. Oh, that one had happened. Okay, so it was just happening not that often. I think we just had a little string of unluckiness. I am live, yay! Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, so... Basically, we just need to... Basically, this system works okay. This system works okay. And some of them jump too early, some of them jump too late. Oh, wait, hold on. Idea, I just realized. I think this is actually a big brain strat. I'm pretty sure that a raft is better than a boat because the hitboxes are less stupid. Pretty sure the hitboxes are less stupid on a raft. I think that guy, yeah, that guy sticks out of the raft less on the bottom, which is better. So I should use a raft. That way it won't get stuck on blocks. I mean, I don't think it actually is getting stuck on blocks either way here. So I actually don't think it matters. But that was just a thought. What do I want to do to this game, if anything? See you later, Zyzer. I don't know how to make the villagers... Like, I'd like it if the villagers could kind of jump when they choose. But I don't know how to make it so that they can jump like once in a while without jumping every single time. That's kind of the problem. Yeah, I have strength 255 just so I can punch things and kill them. I guess I could add more randomizes. I guess I could totally do that. Because this has currently 5 outputs. It could have 9. And that would kind of be good, because then it would just be, then it would look a bit more random. Let's try that. Let's try that. It's 2 a.m. for me. Appreciate you watching and, you know, ruining your sleep schedule for me. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this guy for now. So, okay, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I do believe that right now I have 5 different outputs. And so I could put, if I go up higher, it'll be more. Is Dash gonna crash out again? Possible. This is 2. Okay, wait, let me just go. Oh, this is 15. I don't know why I went all the way up to 15. Oh, actually, I do know. How do I use that one auto brew you made? You just put the items in, and then you put a bunch of shulker boxes in, and it should auto brew everything. Okay, so I think in order, this is highest. This would be second highest. That's 4. This would be third highest. So this is 3. Then this is 2. And then this would be 1. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we have currently, you're cooking with this trivia, W. We have an active Twitch chat. Let's go. We love that. All right, chat. So what I'm thinking we do for this, to make this have more outcomes, more randomization, is we're going to basically have right now we have these 5 options, but we can add a few more. We can add up to 9. So we're going to basically just add up to 9. And so basically how this works then, this is now 9. So how this works is we're going to have, depending on the output strength of the comparator, will determine how fast the thing fires, right? So, for example, if number 1 right there, output signal of 1 fires, then this one will be the slowest, right? Then, if output number 2 fires, this one will be one tick faster than this. And that means that if output 1 fires, it will fire after 8 redstone ticks, which is 16 ticks. If output number 2 fires, this one will power after 14 redstone ticks, and then this one will also fire, but since this one fires earlier, it doesn't actually matter. Does that make sense? Opinion on Bungus? I love Bungus. I think I want to clean up this redstone a bit, though. Let me paste this somewhere else, and we'll work on this. We'll work on a copy of this. Just so I don't have to... Oh, wait. Do I... I wonder if I have actually saved this. Big jump rope 3. I don't have Lighmatica, in case you're wondering why I'm doing stuff the way that I'm doing it. It's because normally I would have Lighmatica, but since I'm in a snapshot so that I can mess around with the, I'm in a snapshot so I can mess with the new leads and stuff, I have to manually do stuff, which is kind of cringe. Speedrun Minecraft Bedrock? Maybe one day. Not right now, though. Okay. So this is... Let's save this one. Then we're just going to fly over to here. I'm going to actually try to keep them in, like, a relatively decent line. Load, big jump rope, 3, load. There we go. Okay. So we have this set up, right? So this way I just won't, what's up, Double Entertain? This way I will not mess with the other one too much, and I have iterations that I can go back on. But what I want to do is I don't want this redstone to be visible, okay? I want this redstone to be fairly hidden, and it should be doable to keep it fairly hidden, because let's say we decide to make this platform a bit longer, right? Let's say we have, I'm gonna, just for the sake of appearance, we're gonna extend this by about to here, and I think this should still be a sizable length. It shouldn't be too big that the villagers won't pathfind across, I'm pretty sure. At least, that is my hope. Let's find out, though. There we go. Let's see if a villager is willing to do this. Oh, this is spawning it over there, I just realized. In a redeemed duel, would you do first to 5 in an SMP kit? No, absolutely not. SMP kits would take like 20 minutes each round, so no. I would probably do 1 round for an SMP kit, because I'm pretty sure SMP fights last like ages, man. I was watching a lifesteal video a while ago, and I don't watch them very often because I'm not really that into like PvP, but there was a fight that straight up lasted like 15-20 minutes, and I was like, what is this? Okay, so these guys are spawning here now, which is good. Okay. So here's what I think I can do. Okay. Let me cook. We're gonna take this redstone all the way to, let's say here we would have like a little tunnel. So right here, we're gonna have the redstone come out, okay? And then from here, this is going to extend by 4 and 4 more. That way it's 9. And then we're gonna have to build this somewhere else. What game is it? Jump rope or the gumball game? This is jump rope. The gumball game, the gumball thing seems to be more so... The gumball thing seems to me to be related to picking teams, I thought. I didn't think it was a game. I just thought it was picking how they are going to choose teams. Okay, so... I'm gonna see if I can just remember how to build this off the top of my dome. I don't know if I will, but I hope I can. Alright, so this is gonna be our redstone wire, right? Then our shulker box is going to get dispensed there, and it's going to dispense upwards from here into here. Then we're going to need a hopper down here. We're going to need some glass blocks just to go like this. I designed this shockingly by myself earlier today. It's probably almost certainly not space efficient. You could almost definitely create a smaller, more compact version of what I built. But I built it by myself, and I'm not that good at redstone, so I'm proud of myself nonetheless. And then we have these two like this. And then I think we do this here. And then we go bam, 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 bam. I think that's how that works. And then on this bottom layer, I just need... On this bottom layer, I'm going to build a comparator clock thing. And the reason we do this is so that it will spit the items out, is what we want. We basically want... we want the items in this dropper chain to get spit upwards. And this, I believe, is the whole circuit, maybe? I don't know, let's find out. Let's go grab, let's go get my shulker boxes. Rebellion, kill more villager. Yeah, I mean, just straight up doing a game where I kill a bunch of villagers would be kind of fun, but I'm trying to do... Because the villagers can't actually stage an uprising, I'm trying to do, like, actual games. That's 6. That's 7. That's... Is that 8? Yeah, that's 8. And then boom, boom, boom. That's 9. Okay. So what we're going to do then is now we have 9 randomized signals, okay? So this will be 9 randomized signals, which is more interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to color them, actually. Just so it's more visually appealing, and it'll be easier as well for me to know how many, or like which one we're on, right? Why did I do that? I'm gonna grab, or we're gonna go die. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. Why am I on 2 hearts right now? How's it going, Glumpy? Welcome to the stream. We are designing some complex redstone stuff. You should do a game whichever villager gets pricked the most wins. What do you mean pricked the most? Like, gets hit by a cactus or something? This is perfect for a 4th game. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that jump rope will probably be something like the 4th game. Unless I, like, really can't think of enough games, I usually like to do 6. For the 2nd season of Village Game, I did 6 games, even though I could have been lazy and only done 3, because in the 2nd season of Squid Game, they only had 3 games. But I wanted to do all 6 because, I don't know, because I just thought it would be more fun that way. I thought it would be more of a complete video. And then I also thought it would be a lot of work for me to theoretically move all of the villagers to like a new location to build the rest of the games and stuff. So I'm doing, we have more winners than the actual show has, I guess. All right, so we have this. Let's see if this works. Given that I set up this, and then this, and then this. Okay, so that just gave off a signal of something. I think that's 3. I think that should have given a signal of 3. So for testing purposes, let's go like that, right? I'm gonna go tick rate 10 just so I can see it better. That put it down so fast that it didn't seem to even pick up a signal. Oh, no, it did. Okay. Capture the flag. Yeah, I definitely could. So you can basically see a random shulker gets chosen from here, and that determines the length that determines the length before the villager jumps. That's the idea behind it, at least. That was orange, so that's like 2. That was yellow. Let me put this right here, and then I can see stuff better. Green. I didn't actually see anything, though. Oh, there we go. If I do like 5. You know, to make it easier for myself to visually see, we're just going to do... This is temporary, but this will make it really easy to see which ones are on or not. I miss when tick freezing or tick rate slowing down didn't slow down the player. Oh, that one's a bunch. Look at that. There you go. That's a bunch. That one's just the first 2. It technically lights up the 3rd one because of like quasi-connectivity. Or no, actually, that's not even quasi-connectivity. That's all of them. Okay. So you can see that. That's basically how, wow, it's already been an hour. Jeez. That's how the randomization system works, okay? So we're going to go back to tick rate 20. And what we're going to have is this first one. Should have built this further away. Whatever. This first one will have... We have 9. Yeah, we have 9. So we're going to need 3 repeaters then. Which is why I should have built this further away. Yeah, I needed to build this further away. I'm going to use a structure block to move it because I don't feel like rebuilding this just to build it 2 blocks over to the side. Jump randomizer. What about a dropper? Well, the dropper is what randomizes it. It just needs to... The way that we do the delay is using this system. It's... as far as I know, there's no real better way. I had to Google how to do this, and I came up with the circuit and whatnot on my own, but I Googled, like, ideas for how to do it, because I was a little stumped. Jump randomizer. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Detect. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay. I guess a dropper would be similar to the first game. Yeah, that would be. I don't know. I'm gonna move this just an extra bunch of blocks. Jump randomizer. Wait, why is it prepared there? Interesting. In the Java Combat for Bedrock add-on, Strength 2 plus Sharp 5 Netherite Axe, 3 shots Prot 4 Netherite. Is that actually how it works in Java? I don't know if that is. This is maybe the rope game. Yeah, this is we're trying to make jump rope. So you would be that is a correct observation that this is the rope game. I need to okay, so what I need to check. Oh, that does actually that's nice that it does that. I didn't know if it was gonna save the items in the shulkers or not. I'm glad it does though. That's really nice of it to do that. Okay. There we go. That's lovely. Where did the other one go? It wound up in there somehow. Interesting. Okay. So since we so now we get to the real to the meat and potatoes of this, okay? So since we have 9, this is 9 redstone ticks, right? This one is going to be 8 redstone ticks. This one is going to be 7 redstone ticks. This one is going to be 6 redstone ticks. This one's going to be 5 redstone ticks. 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, right? And then we're going to add a pulse extender. Yeah, I think we add a pulse extender here. That way, we don't have any issues with, what I think would happen is this one, if this one activates, it's going to be done, and then this one's going to activate later. Hunter raid was great yesterday. Yeah, Hunter's a very nice guy. You know, I realized, and I would feel really bad if this was the case, I might have been getting view botted yesterday. I don't know. I was just looking at the analytics, and I was seeing, like, there were not as many chats as you would expect for having 1,500 viewers. It was, if somebody was view botting me, it was much more convincing, is the thing. I've been view botted once before, and when I was view botted, it was like a spike. It was like I was at like 200 viewers, and then all of a sudden I was at 14,000. If somebody was view botting me yesterday, and I'm not actually sure if they were because it's hard to tell, but if somebody was view botting me, they did it much more strategically and view botted me throughout the course of the entire stream by adding like 10 viewers every couple of minutes. But it just kind of seemed, I don't know, it seemed like something weird might have been going on, just because, like, I don't know, I don't normally get 1,500 viewers. That's kind of absurd. I don't know. You should learn the jump rope song, the one that goes knock knock, who's there? Well, it hasn't been in the thing yet. You were view botted? I don't know if I was view botted is the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I was view botted. I was talking to a fellow YouTuber that I know, and they were like, they asked me about some of my analytics, and when I looked at it more deeply, I was like, oh, that could be view botting. I don't know for sure if it is or isn't, but it could be is the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does this work? Is this gonna work the way that I want it to? Let's see. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I have to extend that by 1 tick. But let's see. Does this redstone make sense? So, we're gonna tick rate 5 so I can watch this, right? You know what, hold on, I'm gonna tick rate 20 first, and I'm going to attach a wire to this so that I can much more easily be closer to this system. Doesn't it cost money to viewbot someone? I believe it does, but some people are, I don't even know. I don't really understand why people viewbot, but they do. And so, like, yes, it does cost money to viewbot someone, but some people are willing to waste their money to... I don't even know what the objective is. Like, minorly annoy me, I guess? I don't know, to be honest with you, chat. I hope I wasn't viewbotted. But so, YouTube, when I have been viewbotted, in the next, like, 2 or 3 days, I was able to look at the view count, and it updated, and it went down drastically. And so, we will see... like tomorrow or the day after or something, if the view count drops from 1500 to like 200, which like 200 is probably my average for Hive streams, then we'll know that I was view botted, and that would be really sad. But you know what? I've kind of come to terms with that just because I realize that's probably more likely than me randomly getting 1500 viewers. Okay, wait, which one was that? I'm gonna do tick rate 20. I'm just gonna tick freeze and try to step through. Okay, so if we activate this, right? And we do tick step 2, then another 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 2. Okay, we got red. Red is 1. So red means that this one should be the only one to activate. Yes. So that means that the thing is going to go off in a while. This is going to be really delayed. And that signal gets sent. And I did correctly. I love the copper bulb, though. The copper, guys, the copper bulb, as I think it's called a T flip-flop, is so useful. I don't know if you guys realize how useful it is, but it's great. Great thing. I hate when YouTube thinks I was viewbotted because it randomly decided to recommend me to 1,000 people. I don't even know what you're talking about. Are you saying that that's happened to you? You know, I used to have a bunny. Aw. I love bunnies. Bunnies are my favorite animal. Bunnies are great. Okay. That's cool. Let's just tick step 100 so that we clear. Is this not how it was before? I thought that was how it was before, and I thought it seemed to work at getting rid of the one that was in there. Why is it not getting... It keeps getting one of them stuck in there. Maybe it doesn't get rid of it. And that's honestly fine, because that just means that you'll never get this one twice in a row, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So, flip this again. Let's see what color we get. I think if I tick step, like, 8, and then we can tick step 2. Okay, blue was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, you know what I should do? I just realized, and this is kind of big brain, low-key. But what if I color code these outputs so that it's easy for me to tell what is what? This is huge, humongous Giga Chad brain trust. It'll just make it really easy for me to tell what aligns with what redstone, and then double check that all the redstone is working correctly. And then I just need to grab a redstone dust, put this back over here, and now we have gay redstone. Your title says come help, but I don't think anyone in this chat knows anything about redstone. They can help by giving me ideas and suggestions for like how to make the games better, though, is the thing. One bullied the other until it died. Aw. That's sad. You gotta bond them properly. I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything. I've heard bonding rabbits is really difficult. Okay, so yes, look. This one should power before the other ones do. Yes, this one powered, and then the other one's power. And so this one powered, and then it's going to depower this guy, which then activates that and pushes this guy up. So we now have a, I think, very nicely, hopefully working randomizer system. Can I join server? This is not a server, it's just a single player world, so no. Alright, so let's see how this works. There's now a lot of delay to it. There's now a lot more randomization to it. And so I think, in theory, the goal, the reason I did all of that was because I want more villagers to jump too early or too late. Most of them were jumping right on time, and it was a problem. Fill everything with TNT. Oh, great idea. And basically... Oh, I forgot that it likes to do this. Well, you're gonna die for that. For whatever reason, structure blocks don't save my frickin' where the rails are. It likes to change how the rails are set up. Or it updates all the rails. Okay, so then we get a boat. Then we get a lead. We get our zombie, which is gonna be somewhere back in this chat. Here we go. We get our zombie. We bring that guy to here. And now we have our rope, okay? Now we have our rope. And what we need to add is we need to connect this guy right here to that right here. I think I can just go up like this. Although I do have to acknowledge the limit of how far the redstone will go. So let's just... The redstone will only go so far before it's going to run out of signal strength. The song is so intense for what? I just put on the playlist of songs that I've liked on Epidemic Sound, so it's completely my fault that this song is like not particularly fitting for the vibe. Will this reach all the way down to here? If it did, it would be so sick. Nope, it does not. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. It felt like too many. So where does it reach to? Like here? Does it reach to here? Oh no, Bubba Pie is gonna explode. Aw, rest in peace. Okay, so it reaches to right here. And then we can just go bam. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now, let's start spawning in these villagers and see how this works. It should be fairly random now. This guy's going to want to go there. And that piston's going to push up just for a second. The pulse extender is new, so I'm not entirely sure how that will work. But I think it will work well, hopefully. No mods? I don't think so. This is jump rope. Let's see how jump rope works. Oh, he jumped way too early. Okay, that one jumped too early. So basically there's a randomizer system because the villagers obviously can't jump on their own over the rope. So if they jump early, they will get hit. If they jump late, they'll get hit. And the randomizer determines when they jump. Oh. Hello? How did that happen? I think that's how it happened, because there are supposed to be blocks there. Also, I think I'm not sure if it works, but we can certainly try. I'm just going to use a raft, because raft makes more sense. So it's random chance of survival. Yeah, pretty much. It kind of looks like they time it. But, like, if you think about it, every single village game that has ever been made is random chance of survival. It just looks like villagers are doing it on purpose. Sometimes it kind of looks like, oh, that villager's really good at this game. It knows how to go and, like, play the game. But it's just like, did the villager randomly decide to do that thing that makes it win? And so, like, most of the games are just random chance. This one is maybe a bit more random chance. But then again, some of the games in actual Squid Game are just random chance. So, like, the Glass Bridge game, that's why I changed the Glass Bridge game, because I freaking think that game is stupid, because it was just random chance, and I think that sucks. Oh, that guy jumped pretty early, but he made it. That guy actually might have jumped pretty well. So, I think, in theory, what I also might do is I might make it so that each of them is two. Right now, each of the things is 2 ticks apart. So that might not be a big enough change for it to actually matter, you know? I'd like to, like, get a count of how many of them are surviving versus dying. Will you sign up to the Squid Games with me? For sure. Are you gonna name the villagers? Yes, I will eventually. They're not... None of the... You can be a villager when I open villager redemptions, and then you have to have 500... It's probably going to be about 500 channel points, 500 Pumkoins, and you can... If you redeem a villager, you can get one. But that's not going to be for, like... That's not going to be for a while. Squid Game Season 3 doesn't even come out until the end of this month. You know, hopefully I'll make less mistakes this time. When I did Squid Game the first time, or when I did Village Game the first time, I had problems, but then I waited, you know, then the next Squid Game was 3 years later, or the next Village Game was 3 years later, so I completely forgot all of the problems that I encountered, and then repeated some of them. So for this time, it's only been like a couple of months. It's only been a few months since I made the last one, so I'll hopefully remember. Yeah, the more you watch, you redeem a name using a command in chat. You have to watch stream enough to get 500 channel points. 500 Pumkoins. The reason I do that and not just let everyone name it is because I have 900,000 subscribers, and it would be impossible for me to randomly select 456 people to put in. So you have to, it's only stream viewers, realistically. You have to be a stream viewer to get into it. Can you make season 4? Well, there's not going to be a Squid Game season 4 unless something changed. I'm pretty sure season 3 is the last season. So basically no is the answer. Is that what this XP thing is? No, the XP thing is through YouTube. If you look, there's a leaderboard through StreamerBot that actually works much better. And if you do exclamation point points in chat, you can see how many Pumcoins you get. The way that you earn Pumcoins, you get Pumcoins by chatting. If you send one chat message at least one chat message every 5 minutes, you'll get Pumcoins for the next 5 minutes. Didn't they say they were going to make a season in the US? I don't know if they said that, but I'm realistically probably going to stop after this season just because I don't want to milk it to death. And I don't know if I want to be the Squid Game guy for the rest of my days of existence. I don't want to just forever be doing Squid Game. So, you're not getting enough Pumcoins? You'll get them, man. You'll get them. You just have, I mean, you'll have to be here for like 2 hours of stream to get that many, I believe, something like that. And if you win a couple chat games, if you win a chat game, you get 50 Pumcoins right there. So if you win like 5 chat games, you will have enough. Like, it's not that hard. Sorry that the barrier to entry is not just existing, but I kind of have to do it that way or else it wouldn't be doable. Why don't you post videos as much as you used to? Because now I do shorts. Now most of my videos are shorts. Or now I spend most of my time making shorts. I used to spend most of my time making longs. Now I spend most of my time making shorts. So, you know, kind of priorities changed. And if you're wondering why priorities changed, I get way more views per, if you want to think about it the way that I think about it. If you think about it from a perspective of how much time and effort do I put into a video, I put in like a couple of hours of work into a short and make like a couple $100 per short. And I put like 2 months and several hundred hours into Village Game and made like 5 grand from it. But if I had made shorts, I would have made way more money. So like, point is, shorts are kind of better for me as a job. I need to make shorts to make money. Do I have to watch your vids at 2 a.m. to have a villager? You have to watch my streams to have a villager. Or you can, like, if you donate, you get Pumcoins as well. So you could also do that. You'll have to at one point hop onto a stream and redeem a villager to get a villager for Village Games 3. Is it possible to have multiple? In past seasons, it was. And I would love to not have it be this time. If you watched Village Game 2, Altarock won. Altarock had 2 winning villagers because Altarock is here a lot. So he bought 15 villagers, which was where I capped it. The max for that season was 15. I would like, and the reason that the reason that people are able to bet on multiple is because A, you can do that in real life, like with betting, you can bet on multiple. But B is because I didn't have enough viewers to have each villager named after a different person. I now have a lot more viewers. So my hope is that for season 3, we can have one of every villager. I would love that. I don't know if it's possible. If it isn't possible, if I don't have enough people, what we're going to do for this one, because I have more viewers still, the cap will be lower. So maybe there are like 5 Alta Rocks this time instead of 15. Like the cap might be lower. I also am going to try making it exponential. So what I'd like to do is make the first villager that everyone gets, potentially make the first villager that everyone gets like 100 points. And then the second one would be like 2,000 points. So it would be like everyone can get one villager. And then if you want to get more, you have to be committed and you have to be here a lot. You control the villager? No, the Minecraft AI controls the villagers. Okay, so I wanted to basically make it so that there's a second offset. So this guy, we would just add a second one. So there's now there's now 2 ticks of delay. Wait, hold on, how does that work? So this is 8, this is 9, this is now 10, this is... Okay, we have to go from the bottom, though. So this is 2. We're gonna make this 4. We're gonna make this one 6. This one's gonna become 8. This one is currently 5, so we're gonna make this one 10. This one is currently 6, so we're going to make it 12. This one is currently 7, so we're going to make it 14. So that's 12, 13, 14. This one is currently 8, so we're going to make it 16. That's 12, that's 16. And then this one was 9, so we're going to make it 18. So 12, 16, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's how that's going to work. And now there's a 2-tick delay between each one, which in theory I would think would make them... It would make the jumping more... It would make there more room for error, is the idea. I'm gonna disappear now. Good luck on your shenanigans. Thank you. Why do you use Smoothstone? Smoothstone is just... Yeah, it's personal preference. It's also a matter of being able to count blocks easily. Any block that has walls is a block of choosing for me. I like to use Smoothstone because it's easy to obtain and it has those colors, which is good. That's basically the main reason. I'm pretty sure if I tick freeze this... Wait, can I do this? No. It'd be so nice if I could. I have to use commands to do this. And I don't have world edit either, so this is gonna be annoying. I'm getting a little OCD and I want this to look nice. Fill. Orange wool. Phil. Who is Phil? And why is he orange wool? Yellow wool. Phil. Lime wool. Phil. Green wool. And these ones I'm just gonna straight up replace by hand, because I can just put them back to whatever they are. There we go. Okay, now the rainbow is looking nicer. That was kind of what I do. How do we make a missile? That's a good question. I will now like every short you have. You should. Yeah, guys, I mean, getting likes genuinely very beneficial for me. So feel free to like the stream, like the shorts, like all of the things, and it will, you know, it makes my videos do better. So if you enjoy my videos, then, you know, give them a like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you know what I need to do? I probably need to add a repeater here. And then that works. And then that will work, I think, theoretically. Okay, let's see how the jumping works out now. What do we get if our villager wins, and how do we redeem a villager? So, redeeming a villager will be based on Pumkoins, and if you win, or if your villager wins, you get, you know, your name in a video, which is cool. You get, and you get 400 or 45,600 Pumkoins. I have liked your videos. I am liking your videos. I will like your videos. Thick. Wait, this actually looks like it's working pretty well. Why are these guys not going there, though? You guys stupid or something? Go to your bell, please. Okay, I'm trying to see if this works. Let's see. Okay. It might be pretty good. Let's see. That guy got launched hella early, which is good. I'm pretty sure that guy got launched relatively early. That guy got launched really late, which is also good. That's what I want. That guy jumped too late. That's perfect. That looks great. I obviously have to do more testing, but that appears to be pretty good already. And the beauty of, you know, the beauty of designing games like this early is that then I don't have to worry nearly as much about, you know, the games, or about the games later, you know? That guy got launched. One thing that I'm considering doing to make it even harder is making it so that the actual gate, because ones that jump early make it. And the reason ones that jump early make it is because they can, if you jump right when he's there, you still go through. So what I'm considering doing is making it so that the gate, like, there are glass blocks that pull out every time the zombie is, like, right in the middle. So you actually have to jump over the guy. Why are you guys doing this? Go to your frickin' beds, man. Okay, now they're going to their beds. When will we be able to watch the games on stream? Probably in like 2 months. The last time it took me about a month. Yeah, last time after the season came out, it took me about a month to get the game set up. So I'm hoping for a similar timeline because I actually cooked on that one and got it out really fast. Like, a month for me is really fast. I don't know about you guys, but a month is hard, bro. It's a big project, so. Is it me or Dash sounds like Sambucha? I feel like I've been told that a couple times. Okay, let's see if we can set up a system so that when this guy is, like, right in the middle, roughly, then these blocks will retract in. I should be able to. Let's see, how high exactly do these guys get launched? Actually, no. Okay, so I should be able to close up this without it being a problem. This hole has just been here, but it's not actually necessary. I almost just wrote red blue glass. Big brain time, chat. Oh, okay, actually, I think we will do that. You can use a detector rail. That was the plan. Don't you worry. That was, in fact, the plan. It's going to be like this, right? We're going to have a detector rail probably like right here, maybe. There's a detector rail here, and that's how this system works. But then we want an independent detector rail that will open it. I'm realizing that needs to be one block closer. So it'll be like that. But the one thing that sucks about that is then, you know, then there's like an opening here. I don't know. How can I do this? Does it still feel pretty good to be famous? Didn't you ask me this last night? But again, I wouldn't really consider myself famous, but it is cool to have money from making YouTube videos about Minecraft. Wait, hello? How did the zombie... do zombies' helmets break? Is that what happened? Did the zombie's helmet break over time? I forget exactly. I think that's what happens. I think that the durability eventually ticks down. Let's see. Pumpkins. Oh, you're smart. Are they protected by... Oh, yeah, there we go. Wait, you're smart. Are they protected from... Are they protected by a pumpkin? Hold on, that's actually really big brain. Head ID carved underscore. God damn, I can't type. Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, you are so smart. Thank you for your suggestion and your contribution to the cause. That is, I didn't realize that I have tick sprinting right now. Good thinking, brother. Now our guy's safe. Maybe have it pull away from the platform instead of to the side. You mean like pull in? That would just take too long because I would have to have it pull in and then pull out, and that would be 2 pistons. That's my concern with that. What I honestly might do, and this doesn't look good, but it would work. This would work. It's not a nice looking solution, but bam, 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 bam. Well, actually, you don't even need them to be sticky, do you now? I just have these guys push out. What's the goal here? The goal here is to we're building jump rope with villagers, and we want we want them to not be able to jump at any time. They're currently able to jump kind of whenever they want, and they'll be safe. I would like it to be set up in such a way that they only survive if they jump at a very specific time. Will that get powered? Nope. Wait, I think I can do this, right? So this will open it. Oh, I need a pulse extender or something, I realize. Because otherwise this is going to be the shortest window of time known to man. I also foresee this being probably not timed correctly. That's a lot of emojis. What I'm thinking I can probably do is... That's not going to go down there. But it will go up to that one. So then we just need to have... this bottom one. Do we do like this? There we go. That should work, right? Pulls in. Oh, because pulse extender. Bam. Now they all pull out. That looks like it might work pretty well. Let's see. I'm not sure, but let's run this. Let's run this guy around. It's open for a second. It's open actually probably too long now that I'm thinking about it. Let's do that. Oh, that guy got through. That looks pretty good, actually. That looks pretty good. It opens... I would think it should open a bit earlier and then close a bit, and then it would close a bit sooner. I'm thinking we put this rail, this detector rail, probably like halfway up this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. But that actually appears to be pretty good. Let's try this. Oh, he didn't jump fast enough. Wait, chat, is this peak? Bro, bro's removing the rain with the sunshine. Chat, is this fire or is this fire? I would like it if the villagers would actually go. There we go, now they're going. Hold on. So sometimes they jump incorrectly. Let's see if this guy makes it. Oh, he made it. Oh, wait, did he? Oh my gosh, he got trapped in there. Will he make it? When it opens, he should be fine, right? Yeah, okay, he made it. Yo, this is fire, chat. This is fire. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay, let's see how many of them are going to make it through. I'm curious what, like, percentage is making it through at this point. We're going to do... Here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to get rid of this command block, and we're going to do a stack of villagers, and we're going to count how many make it versus how many don't. I'm going to add a little spot for them to fall into here so that they don't die, so I can just use a command to count them up at the end. I'm sorry I left you to go do something and chat got out of hand. Hey, I don't really care. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun having the emoji war. I don't really mind that much. Oh yeah, Village Game 3 will happen before GTA 6. That's crazy. Yeah, this might be fire. This might be fire. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I need to calculate the amount of them that make it. If it's like, if a fourth of them or more make it, I'll be happy. All right, let's throw that in there, and we're gonna see how this goes. Tick rate 100. Let's just go quick so that I can watch. I need to put the bed a little bit closer, evidently. Oh, why are none of them going? Hello? Why are none of you going? What is going on? Okay, see now, why did they go? It's so weird. The thing that I will definitely be able to do is I can move this like a few blocks closer, and then the bell will be easier to get them to go through. Tell them to make an emoji war? What emoji should I tell them? Chat, everyone do whatever emoji. Everyone do whatever your favorite emoji is, okay? Have a tripwire hook count the dudes for you? Oh, that's so true. I was just gonna use a command, though. The command is equally as easy, I think. All I need to do is I just need to go turn this guy off. Oh, which I already did. If I do effect give @e type equals villager glowing for 1 second, I got 16 targets. So there's 16 villagers. I just need to find those 16 villagers. Wherever they are. How are they within my render distance is the interesting question. Oh, they're probably like in here, right? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and /kill @e type equals villager. God damn it! Oh my gosh, bro. Sometimes when you're trying to hit one button and you hit the button next to it, you hit the key next to it, and you do that like 6 times in a row. That's what I just did, and I just got pissed off. Dash can actually see the messages now. Yay. What are you doing? We're making jump rope in Minecraft with villagers. This is a village game. We're preparing for village game season 3. Wait, I just realized. I want to move this a few blocks closer. Is what I'm going to do. Just so that hopefully they, My hope is that the villagers will, actually pathfind, because they'll be close enough now. Because I feel like right now they're too far away. I miss creative no clip. I wonder, actually, carpet mod might be out for this version of Minecraft. Oh goodness. There we go. $18 items. All right, let's see how this works. All right, let's see how many of them make it. That guy made it. That's 1. That's 2 that made it. That one failed. That one failed. That one made it. That's 3 that made it. 4 that made it. 5 that made it. 6 that made it. I might change oh, that one died. I might make it so that there's probably shorter pulse extenders than this. I might make it shorter because I feel like the opening might be too long. It's kind of open for a while. I feel like it could be better. That is amazing. I agree. I like it a lot. Can you award winner 69 cents because last season? What? How do I award them? Why only 69 cents? If I'm going to give someone a cash prize, I feel like I would just give them more of a cash prize than that. So far, we have 15 winners. I'm going to tick rate 500 now, and just so that it speeds up. It seems like it's more than half of them are surviving, which means to me that I want to make the pistons close for longer. That's 39 out of 64 of them survived. I feel like that's too many of them. Make the sword kill the villagers it hits. Yeah, I can do that. The reason that I didn't is because it's way more entertaining. The reason I didn't do that is because it's more entertaining to watch them get knocked off the cliff than to watch them get killed instantly. I think, at least. I think it's more fun to watch them get knocked off the cliff. But I have an iteration of it that does that kills them instantly. And it probably would kill more of them. It's just kind of less fun. Rain or sun? Sun. Rainbows are cool, but sunshine is... Well, rainbows happen, like, after rain, usually, don't they? Rainbows are great, though. But I would always choose sunshine over rain. I'm not a rain enjoyer. Alright, here's what we're gonna see. What is a shorter pulse extender than this? Can you... I think a shorter pulse extender than this would be straight up... I think this is a pulse extender, right? Is it? Wait, is this a pulse extender? Why did I go into survival mode? I meant to go tick rate 20. It is in fact a pulse extender. It's very fast now. So unfortunately, from here to here is a big difference. That's a fairly big gap. I wonder if I could make it so that it, like... I guess I could theoretically do like this, and then maybe this would be in the middle. Yeah, that's a bit slower. Or that's a bit faster, I mean. Oh, chat, I'm gonna have to end stream really soon, because Pesto is going to... Pesto and I are gonna FaceTime tonight. Yeah, so that one's faster. So I could do that. I could probably even do even more if I wanted to. You could go a block further. This, I bet, would barely do anything, though. No, actually, that's a decent pulse extender. I don't know. You can kind of mix and match, though, I think, you know? You can put, like, this has 7 redstone dust. This is now, it depends on how many redstone dust you have. I'm pretty sure. Like, if I did this... I'm pretty sure that that's like, yeah, okay. Let's just see. I'm gonna change the pulse extender a bit, and we'll see how many villagers get through if I change the pulse extender slightly. So that it's now like this. That's still kind of long feeling, isn't it? Let's see how this is. Open and close. That seems better to me. Let's see how that works. Does the pulse extender work in Bedrock? I think it would. I feel like surely it would, right? All right, now let's tick sprint. I should have 0 villagers in existence right now. Yes. Tick sprint. Wait, you know what? Let's just watch it in regular speed for a second. Watch it in regular speed. I just want to see how this works. Oh, that guy did not make it through. See, you have to go through quick. And so that means only a few of them probably. Weird spot to get stuck, buddy. Oh, he got hit in. I think that's kind of entertaining as well, that they like can get like their legs broken by the guy. So far we have 12 who made it. Somehow 25 made it. That's a lot better. That's closer to the number that I would want, I think. I'm tempted. Let's just see how this goes. I don't even know if that's extending the pulse like at all. Let's see how much that's even extending the pulse. That's real short, but let's see how that works. And the good thing is with that, I can just adjust it to however many villagers I want to get through, I can adjust. Oh wait, I forgot to kill them. Hold on. I need to kill the guys in here first. You give all of us some Pumkoins? You should be getting them just actively by being in chat. We have 7 through so far. Well, some of them may be dead. Oh, this batch of villagers looks like they're cracked, because I decreased the amount of delay and more got through. This is great though. I'm happy with this. I gotta end the stream for tonight though. Let's run the credits. Let's run the credits. This is looking fantastic though. I'm very pleased with how this is coming out. Obviously we will add decoration to it with like the dolls standing there, but the actual mechanics of the game look really good. Thank you to all of my peoples who watched the stream today. I just joined. Sorry, buddy. Unfort. Thank you to everyone who was here today. Tomorrow will be Bedrock Hardcore, so tune in for that. Oh, interesting. That guy, the villager, got pushed off. He didn't even get hit by the zombie. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that could happen. Can I become a moderator? Maybe one day. Why is the zombie sucking? Why does he suck now? Hello? He hasn't gotten anyone. He's not killing any of them. Surely he's gonna hit some of them, right? Is it the raft? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna add a sign so that I make a note for myself to test. Why can't I write on this sign? Hello? What the hell? Why can't I write on my sign? What is this glitch? I am in a snapshot. I didn't know that this was an issue, though. Alright, I guess I get a lectern. Surely I can write in a book, right? Surely I can write... Okay, there we go. Zombie not hitting the villagers. Try putting back into normal boat instead of raft. There we go. Alright. With that being said, chat, I do have to end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and helping me design this epic farm. I will see you guys all later. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night. Bye, guys. See you guys. Peace out. Goodbye, everyone.